In this multiple choice example, we want to check out and see which expression has the greatest value. And we're given x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2.5. Notice how in these other problems here we're not given any other values for x and y, and so we'll use each one of those values in a, b, c, and d, and then all we'll do is we'll just figure out which one is the largest. So if we work with a, we've got 5 times whatever y is, and that's 2.5. My goodness. So if we multiply 5 by 2, that's 10. And then if we multiply 5 by 0.5, that's 2.5. So looks like that should be a 12.5. And there's lots of other ways to do that, and if you really have to, I suppose you could get out your calculator. You could have done 10 times 2.5, which is 25, and then cut that in half. That would have worked as well. Alright, so 12.5. So when x is 5 and y is 2.5, x times y, that expression has the value, or takes on a value of 12.5. For part B, we're going to do that substitution again. X is 5, y is 2.5. So if we do 5 minus 2.5, we get 2.5. To me, then, if we're looking for the expression that has the greatest value, that rules out part B. You could do that right away, or you could figure out what all of them are worth and then rule them out later, but I like to get rid of that one. That leaves me only 3 choices left. It makes me feel better about my chances. It's kind of a good test-taking tip, too. When you know an answer is wrong, mark it that it's wrong, and don't worry about it. X over y in this case is 5 divided by 2.5. I like to see this problem as how many times does 2.5 go into 5? And the answer is 2. 2.5 times 2 is 5, so 5 divided by 2.5 will be 2. That is still lower than 12.5, so in the winner spot we have A for right now. I'm going to get rid of C here, and now we only have 2 choices. If you're taking a multiple choice test, in this case, you would, and if you didn't know how to do part D, well, you'd have a 50-50, which is better than a 25% chance if you just had to outright guess. Let's do y over x now, and in this spot we've got a y here in the numerator, and we need to use 2.5. Don't get tripped up and try to use the first value here for y, because y is not 5, y is 2.5. So we've got 2.5 here, divided by x, which is 5. 2.5 divided by 5. My goodness. Well, let's see. I think that's going to be 1/2. Or you could have written 0.5. Yeah, that would work. So let's see. 1/2 or 0.5. That's a lot lower than A. So our winner is this one right here. X, y in this case, when the values x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2.5 are true, then part A here, or the expression here in part A, has the greatest value.